it's not much of any difference. It's kind of the same. You know, we've been getting down early and having to fight back, and we got to figure out the best course to correct it. So, quick turnaround here. With Detroit coming in and, you know, less than 24 hours, but you know, there's a lot to there are some things to build on here, like Nemhard's performance tonight. You know, he was terrific, and he played like a veteran. You know, that's great. You know, defensively, we gave up too many threes. We gotta take a look at that. We got to make adjustments there. And you know, Detroit played New York tonight. You know, it's a tough league. They're going to be playing their third and fourth nights, same as us. So, you know, we're going to somehow have to take advantage of not traveling.
Did you get a similar sense of the same issues on defense in the first half, these first two games? And if so, where do you feel like you can correct them? You know, I saw you change up the rotation.
Myles Turner would help a lot. That's one thing. I mean, the guy's a hell of a player, but he's not available right now. So we've got to make the adjustments. And you know, after 2 games of this kind of start, these kinds of starts, I'm gonna look at the film closely, and it may be time to tweak some things. We'll see. I'm not a big lineup changing person, you know, in general. But our situation this year might be an exception.
Is that what led to sort of the second half where you experimented, it felt like, a little more with lineups and groups, some smaller, some bigger, to try to find something that maybe was connecting a little better?
I mean, it's not really, you know, finding groups that play together with force is not really experimenting. It's really what coaching is. And so, you know, we got to stick together. I mean, this is, you know, we knew this was going to be a tough challenge this year. Our players are finding out some of the realities. You know, starting the season out at home can be challenging too, with families visiting and distractions and all kinds of stuff like that. And got a lot of young guys that haven't learned what that's all about yet. So there's a lot of things going on, but hey, we'll look at it closely and see what makes sense for tomorrow.
I was going to ask about that, but I'll just ask it another way, I suppose. But it seems early for the season to feel long, but it just seems like the vibe, as you just mentioned, the players are finding out some of the realities. How are you going to?
Well, they're finding out. They're finding out. You know what? You know, our younger guys are finding out what the NBA is about. I mean, Ben Mathurin, this is his second game. Nemhard, this is the first game he's played in. So, you know, finding out the you know, how you've got to have your mindset exactly right, you know, on every given night. How you've got to put exterior distractions aside and really just focus on competing and those kinds of things. And these two guys have learned a hell of a lot in 2 games. So challenges are good. You know, challenges force your creative juices to flow. And, you know, for us as a team, the thing we're finding out more than anything is that hard play and, you know, forceful play is what's going to carry the day for us.
Head coach Rick Carlisle acknowledging he's not a big lineup-changing guy, but finding a 5-man combination that plays with force early in game is the objective.